Hello, good evening to you all. Really good to have you with us. How are you doing? It's Sunday. Sorry, not Sunday, it's Thursday. It's not Sunday, it's Thursday. Really good to have you with us on All of Us Brother. You can tell, can't you? Really good to have you with us on SPtv. If you're watching on Facebook, if you're watching on YouTube, if you're watching live with us, or if you're watching us on catch up, you're really, really, really welcome here to come and join us in our little virtual circle. Now, you might notice that I have a very, very lovely new co-host with me this week. Hi, how you doing, Shaz?
Hello, Ashley. How are you?
Really good. Really, really busy day, but I look forward to my Thursdays so much. I really do look forward. So for people that don't know you, Shaz, and they might recognize you from your username because you have a very, very beautiful username and you're in and around SPtv chat rooms and watching other people's live streams and moderating TikTok. You're all over the shop. So for people that don't know you, whereabouts you're from and tell us a little bit about you, if that's all right.
Yes, I am Shaz Fairy and I'm from Fareham and I do these spiritual fairs down the coast. I do cards, angel cards, tarots, and I do some mediumship as well.
Lovely. And it's Shaz's first show this evening. You've done other bits and bobs on SPtv with kind of Richard, but this is your first show with me, and I'm so delighted to co-host with you.
It's exciting.
It's going to be really, really good. We've already had the benefit of a little catch up this morning, so I know a little bit about Shaz and the kind of thing she's into, so I know it's going to be really exciting. So shall we do a couple of hellos to some people that are online? And
Yep, let's say hello.
yeah, Shaz, do you want to go first? You can kick off. Maiden voyage, you go for it.
Okay, who we got in?
So first and foremost, we've got Terry who's watching. Hello, lovely Terry. Beautiful. What a
Hello,
lovely
Terry.
welcome. Oh, welcome to the SPtv family. Lovely.
Oh, hello, Lacey. Lacey Reed. Hello, lovely.
Hi, Lacey. Hello to Lynn, who's watching us on Facebook. Really lovely to have you with us along this evening.
There's Tina. Hello, Tina.
Hi, Tina. Oh, here's Helen. Hello, Helen Smith. How you doing? Hope you're doing
Hi,
well this
Helen.
evening. Hope you're doing well.
There's Robert. Good evening to you.
Hi, Robert. How are you all doing? We've got Patricia T, who's on YouTube. Really good to have you with us, Patricia.
And there's the lovely Sarah. Hello, Sarah.
Hi, Sarah. And here's Sam B in the house on YouTube. Really good to have you with us. Oh, look at that lovely butterfly. Good morning. So
Love,
it's morning where you are, Sam.
love the
Whereabouts you
butterfly.
from? Whereabouts you from, Sam? Brilliant. So yeah, if you see any of your friends who are in the chat, say hello to them. This is our little community. It's really nice. I really enjoy saying hello to everyone I know whenever I come on and watch another medium's live stream. So if there's anyone that you see in the chat, or if there's anyone you don't see in the chat, please do get tagging and please do share it as well. We don't make you share. There's no expectation of sharing, but it is really nice for us to get the word out around what we do on SPtv, to spread the message out for new people who haven't discovered us yet, who don't know that there's this amazing place we can come and hang out. And pretty much every day, there's some amazing mediums and readers on, and people doing talks and workshops, and Minty's doing his bits and pieces and Sunday services. So please do come and fill your boots and get the word out to everybody. So, Madge, you love these nights. I love these nights. Shaz is going to come to love these nights on a Thursday because it's a really good opportunity for us to have a chin wag. And, oh, there's Gaz.
Hello, Gaz. Evening, Gaz.
Really good to have you with us. Really good to have you with us. So you've already mentioned that you do some kind of cards, Shaz, and you read cards and you kind of do the fairs. And what we're going to be talking about this evening is a little bit about tarot cards, a little bit about
Mm-hmm.
angel cards, oracle
Yep.
cards. So in the comments, please do keep the conversation going. If you've got a particular favorite deck you love, if you've got a really old deck, if you've got a deck that you were handed down, you know, the story of you can't buy your own tarot cards, we're going to talk about that in a minute, or whether you need to be gifted them, please put any of your kind of tarot or oracle card chat in the comments and we will get to them, because I know this is going to spark an awful lot of debate, because there are some people that love them and use them all the time. And there are some people that don't use them in their mediumship and in their development. So yeah, hit us up with all your tarot card and oracle card stuff. So Shaz, which deck are you using at the moment? And what's your story with tarot and oracle cards and angel cards? How did you get started?
I've always had a pack of tarot cards, and do you know what? I can't remember how I got them. I had them about 30. I got, they just appeared, right?
Love that.
And
In
there were
true mystical nature,
dividers.
they just appeared.
They just appeared. And I can't remember how I got them, but I had them. And, I was playing with them, and then I just put them away and forgot about them. And then I recently got them back out, and I was like, oh, I was doing some research on them, and they're traditional rideaways, and I was
Mhm.
quite surprised the worth on them, and I was like, oh, so they're my favourites. So they're stored away,
Oh,
lovely.
nice.
But I do all sorts of readings. I do angel readings. I just love all cards. What about you?
Yeah, same. So I remember going to get my first set of tarot cards and I was 14 and I went with my mum to Glastonbury because back then there wasn't online retailers and you had to go to an esoteric shop to go and get your tarot cards or get given them by somebody. So and there was an amazing shop which is where Happy Glastonbury is now by the kind of the pump. And I remember really vividly they had these big plastic, massive kind of A3 books where you could flick through and you could see the cards without opening the decks up and you could kind of get a feel for the deck and see some of the majors and the the rest of it. Um, and that's when I chose. But I went for a traditional rider weight because again, spoke to the lady in the shop and she said, stick with traditional rider weight
Mm,
principal deck because then it makes it easier to learn it because especially some of the major arcana kind of the meaning is the same or
yeah.
pretty similar. So this is my original one and I really love it. It's in a new bag now, but I've still got it and it's very old, but some of the cards actually have got still some of my original handwriting on it where I
Oh,
used to
wow.
where I wrote down the meanings of it so I didn't have to keep flicking through the little white book. So yeah, this is a very old deck, but I absolutely love it. But since then, well, it's a good job I know my husband's not watching this live stream because since then, every time he says, "Is that a new deck?" I'm like, "No, I've had these years. I've had these absolutely years." But I love seeing new creative artists, some of the indie decks on Etsy that are coming out. There's some really exciting stuff, and I think I don't know about you, but it feels like there's a real interest in esoterica and kind of tarot reading.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, for me, it's about the mystery of the cards. So, I
Mm,
do love the oracles as well,
mm,
and it's the picture for me. I get a lot more from the picture and the
yeah.
feeling of the card. See, with the books, they usually come with a little booklet
Yeah.
and it tells you the meaning of the book, but I never follow the book. I don't
No.
know about you, but, I just put the book aside and I like to go with how I feel about the card,
Mm,
what I'm looking at. So I look more in depth of the meaning of the card rather than the
mm,
book. So,
mm.
do you do the same?
Yeah, so the little white book is so the only one I'll make an exception to that is actually the Illuminati tarot, which is one that I use a lot for my kind of like when I'm doing readings for people for one-to-ones. I tend to use this one because it's exceptionally direct and it gets to the heart of the message really fast. It doesn't pull any punches and it is very direct. But the Tarot Illuminati is an absolutely gorgeous card deck, card stock. The imagery is amazing. And because of the amount of stuff that the visual imagery that's been encoded into it and some of the kind of like hermetic principles and some of the stuff that's in it, I will use the book, but it's not a little white book. It's a really big, thick, chunky book, which was written by the author. And actually, it just seemed only right. She put so much work into it that actually, you get the big book and you do have a look at it. But yeah, it's interesting you say that because I find tarot cards and any kind of card really a really useful way for people who are complete beginners to psychic development. So in my absolute like beginners circle, we use a lot of card work
Yeah,
because, like you say, people are programmed to read images, aren't they?
they
It's
are.
like your brain kind of picks it up. Yeah. Oh, it's a nice comment from Helen there. So Helen Smith said, I got into Greek mythology. You got a Greek mythology gifted years ago and you taught yourself and then didn't use them again till 20 years later when my mum and dad passed. Oh, bless you, Helen. Oh, okay. Yeah, and you're not, do you know what? You're so not alone there, Helen, because they kind of come back, I believe, I don't know about you, Shaz, but they kind of come back to you when it's the time is right.
Yeah.
And you just got to go. Yeah, that's what happened to you, wasn't it, with your deck? You got them
Yeah,
back. What
I have
prompted it?
loads of hand-me-downs. I've been gifted cards, and they're the cherished ones to me. I use them. I use them on myself as well. I read for myself.
Mm.
But yeah, it's nice to have a hand-me-down.
It is really nice. There's something very special about it. I've got a question for you, Shaz. Do you use separate decks? Do you use like a deck for you and your own personal reflective practice and your own spiritual practice, and then a deck used for public readings on people, for people? Or is it the
I
same?
have my go-to
Hmm.
deck, which is done by the 80s. I'll show you a little card.
Please don't say it's a Russell Grant Astro Tarot. Because you know, so many people went through a phase about 10 years ago of like buying
um,
these and they were going for hundreds on eBay.
this is a
Amazing.
traditional tarot card. It's a cosmic.
Ooh.
So it's designed from the 80s. Can you see?
Oh yeah, nice. Very nice. Yeah.
So it's
Gorgeous.
just like the Rider Ways, but it's just
Mhm.
like everyone's got a funny character, or a
It's
more
David
stern.
Bowie, isn't it?
Yeah.
Which one's that?
So like you get
Page
the
of Wands. Oh,
pages
it's the page. Yeah.
of the tarot. Well, these ones, they're the princess or the prince.
Oh, nice. Yeah, yeah. That's
So
nice.
yes,
Yeah,
it's a
that's
bit
nice.
more different.
Yeah, I like that. I like that.
So they're my go-tos. They're my special ones. So I
Nice.
use these ones on myself, and I do use these ones in the fairs.
Hmm.
But I usually have options so people can
Yeah.
choose what they're attracted to, or what they feel.
Hmm.
So I give the option of what they
Nice.
that they'd like. Oh,
Yeah,
thank
it's
you,
funny.
Tina.
They are really beautiful. They are really beautiful. It's definitely David Bowie though. But yeah, no, that's really good.
Oh, yes, I can see that,
Yeah,
David
it's really
Bowie.
nice. Yeah, it's really good. Really good. I'm a fan, you can tell. Yeah,
Mm,
it's lovely.
I'm a fan
Oh,
as well. Yeah.
Tina's loving your cards. Yeah,
Oh, thank you, Tina.
they are really, really beautiful. So, keep your oh, Rachel's. So, oh, okay, that's interesting. So Rachel loves card decks. Rachel Arnold's put a comment on that Rachel, I love card decks, but I never connected with the Rider Waite tarot deck. That's really
Mm.
interesting, Rachel. Did you ever do any explanation as to why that was? Because that's quite an interesting little exploration to do with them. Quite an interesting, and I love your white rose, by the way, for
It's
Mary,
gorgeous.
beautiful white rose there, really gorgeous healing rose, amazing, amazing. Yeah, it's not for everybody, and you well, we're both fans of one of similar decks, aren't we? So the Lightseers Tarot, which
Mm.
it's just kind of taken the tarot world by storm over the last couple of years. The Chris Ann one, we both are massive fans of the Lightseers Tarot. And I think half the reason why it works so well for me for a public reading deck is that actually some of the more cards that people find challenging, and there's no such thing as a bad card in tarot, there's just interpretations of it, and it just kind of is driving at some deeper archetypes. But even some of the tricky cards aren't actually that tricky for people who are seeing them. They're not quite as shocking. So I think that's why they're quite so popular.
Yeah, it's the light seers, which I have for a sample here. They're more easy on the eye,
Yeah.
and the color pops out.
Yeah.
With the Rider Ways, they're just simple color with the yellow.
Mhm.
They're very not finer detail,
Mhm.
but with these, they just pop. So I
Yeah.
think that's why people are finding it more easier to read with the
Yeah.
colors.
Yeah. And I think what I like about them as well is that they're really good. They're very inclusive. They're a very inclusive deck. So there's no kind of assumptions of gender. They're kind of a non-binary characters in there. There's all different ethnicities in there. So I quite like how they play with the archetypes as well, which is makes it a really nice card to take for public fairs. So you can kind of appeal to everybody. Tina Ann's put a comment on there. I was told I would be a reader. Oh, sorry. I was a bit too slow to come to the comment. Do apologize. So I think Tina's saying she's got a deck that's somewhere around 70 years old. I think that's what the previous comment said. But amazing, amazing, amazing. Yeah, one deck is now 70. That's incredible.
Wow.
Oh, Tina, what a treasure. What an absolute treasure. Amazing, amazing,
I'd like
amazing.
to see those cards.
Yes, that would be amazing, wouldn't it?
There's a lot of love in those cards, I'd say.
There is, and there's a lot of history and a lot of kind of heritage, and it's beautiful. They take on their own energy. I'm absolutely, they take on their own energy, these sacred tools. So Rachel, just going back to the Rider-Waite Tarot and some of the issue that you found with them, you found them a little complicated in comparison. And it's interesting. We were talking about this morning, weren't we, Shaz?
Yeah.
Around kind of like the meanings, and there's different schools of thought with tarot and any card reading, really. Kind of one extreme. Susan's a fan of the 80s. Can't beat it. Can't beat it.
You can't beat the 80s,
No,
no.
absolutely, absolutely. So there's different ways of reading it. So you can go the absolute book reading, and there's some amazing tarot teachers out there that will absolutely go into every nuance of every single card and where it's positioned and its powers and what it's around and the sequence. The absolute academia of tarot and remembering all of the meanings and the reversals. And then there's other people who completely intuitive, and they just look at the pictures and the colors and the imagery and what the card is telling them and what their intuition is picking up on. And there's people like me that kind of a middle road. I love reading the history of tarot and understanding it, and the archetypal stuff that's in it. But yeah, a lot of it's intuition.
It is. Yeah,
Yeah.
always go with your intuition. I
Yeah.
find that's best when you're reading for someone.
Yeah.
Just go with how you're feeling. Go with what you're picking up on the card.
Yeah.
And look in the finer details as well, because sometimes there's little hidden little messages in there and things. The finer details.
Absolutely. And that's where your mediumship kind of comes in, isn't it? Where the mediumship, and clairvoyance and your clairsentience kind of comes through once you're kind of opened up to that frequency, and spirits kind of sneak in sometimes, and
They do sneak
mediumship
in
comes through.
sometimes.
Yeah, you're having that more and more as your mediumship is unfolding and blossoming. You're having spirit come through a bit more.
Yes, yeah, they do pop in. They do, and you're like, oh, hello.
Yeah, it's funny, isn't it? Yeah. So it's a really lovely tool. So Susan Ann Weatherall saying she loves the 80s. So I found on Etsy as I was stalking some amazing kind of indie decks. You can get a Dark Crystal tarot, and you can get a Labyrinth tarot, and you can get a Game of Thrones tarot deck. I'm here for all of it. I'm here for all of it. The Game of Thrones one might be a bit bleak. Some of the characters might be a bit bleak, but yeah, it's just playing with these universal archetypes, isn't it?
Just go, whoever wants to buy tarot, just go with what you're drawn to, what your heart, just look at it and just go with it.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. So Terry uses the angel tarot cards. You only read for yourself, nobody else. That's lovely. It can be a really beautiful part of your spiritual practice for your own kind of soul's growth. That's where I'm a massive fan of using tarot. Is kind of that soul development, where you kind of you play with the archetypes and you kind of journal around what's emerging for you. And yeah, that's where I really enjoy using it. Yeah, amazing, amazing, amazing. So we talked about it being a full moon. Oh, Rachel. Okay, Rachel just put a really interesting comeback on it. I think I was just useless. You're not useless, Rachel. You're not useless. So it's intuition for you. Just keep persevering with it. Do you know what? One day you will be the same as most of us, and you'll just say, "Oh, I'll pick up that deck. Where did that come from?" And just start flicking through it. But it's a relationship with your cards. It's getting back into a relationship with them, like any spiritual tool.
And also, how do you, how do you sleep with yours? Do you put them close to you? Because, the ones that I use on an everyday basis, I have them next to me on my bed unit. So, they go everywhere with me in my bag when I'm going out. They stay really close to me. So, how do you have them put away, or are they close to you?
It depends. I'm quite lucky that I work from home for my day job, and my kind of office is in my house, so I can kind of keep them in the house. But yeah, when I'm going through something, when I'm doing a lot of intense work, then they will sit in the little bag next to me. But even just kind of like sat on the sofa, just shuffling the cards, pulling a card, kind of seeing what falls out, just practicing shuffling them. yeah, it's kind of having that relationship with them. And do you do deck interviews as well? Have you ever interviewed your deck when you get a new deck?
No, I can't say
Oh,
I have.
there's a really there's a really interesting little tarot spread you can do, and you can Google all of these. You know, there's not anything kind of mystical here. You can Google all of them, but there's a little one which is interviewing a new tarot card deck, and you kind of take all the plastic off, open your deck, and give them a little bit of a shuffle as you're kind of like asking them a question to say, how are we going to work together for this period of time? How are we going to work together? And you kind of lay the cards out in this certain arrangement, and you can interview it, and one of those positions is, what are you going to tell me, how are you going to challenge me, how are you going to support me, anything I need to know about how to work with you, and you kind of put them all out in a spread and interpret the pictures. But it's a really nice way to kind of get under the hood of a deck. Yeah, there's loads of ways to kind of go through this interviewing
I
process,
should
but it's
try that next
exciting.
time.
It's exciting. It's exciting. So Helen's got a lovely picture there. Beautiful, Helen. I'm absolutely loving that. I'm here all day for that retro styling. I love that. Helen said, I tried tarot, but I couldn't get on with them. I love Oracle, Angel, Positivity cards. I only practice on myself. And friends have had them for years. Love seeing what's within a picture. Yeah. Yeah. We're definitely programmed for these archetypes, aren't we?
Yes.
Program for the pictures. Program for the pictures. Oh, hello, Krish. Really good to
Love
have you
that
with us.
picture. That's a
Oh,
beautiful picture.
love it. Love it. Lucy, it's really good to have you with us. Do you know what, Lucy? It's really funny. I love hearing. So Lucy's a friend of mine from just down the road, and I love seeing Lucy's interpretations of the card she pulls out, because it's like you just get Lucy's personality in her interpretation of the card. I'm sure they do have your snarky personality. They pick up on your energy, Lucy. I love it. I love it. I love it.
There's Wendy. Evening, Wendy.
Hi, Wendy. Good to have you with us. Good to have you with us. If you are just joining, we are first introducing my amazing, really, really beautiful. I'm delighted to work with Shaz as my brand new co-host. And we're talking about tarot cards, oracle cards, anything cards. What are your reactions? Do you like them? Do you love them? Do you sleep with them? Do you interview them? How did you get them? That's the kind of vibe we're going on this evening.
Do you have special wrapping that you wrap them in? Because darker colors is good for protection, protecting your cards. So do you have a specific color, or do you put
Yeah.
anything around them?
So again, because I just because that's what I was taught. So I wrap mine in some black silk. And you can also double up as a bit of a reading cloth, but I've always wrapped mine in silk for my own cards. For any that I use for public readings, generally stay in the box, and they just stay in the box and give them a bit of a cleanse. Use some crystals on them between different readings, especially at psychic fairs, and yeah, but they stay in the box. Yeah,
Cleansing's good.
yeah.
I have a little tool that I use.
Oh, selenite, amazing.
Yeah, so I just go round and just give it a bit of a cleanse and a couple of taps, ready for the next reading.
Yeah, it's funny, isn't it? It's funny. Yes. So on that note, shall we start the evening? Shall we do a couple of readings for people who are on? What do you think? You in the mood?
There's lovely Naomi. Hello,
Hi,
Naomi.
Naomi. Really good to have you with us. So I don't mind going first, Shaz. That's absolutely fine. So if you are watching this evening, we're going to offer a couple of free readings. So if you are interested in reading, then it's going to be around, what should we read on this evening? Shall we do readings on spiritual unfoldment? I'm going to read on spiritual unfoldment for the new moon. So sorry, the new moon, for the moon phase at the moment. So if anyone would like what's in store for them in and around this amazing moon phase that we're in, and all this incredible energy that we've had and the sunshine, then please do drop something in the comments. And Shaz, I'm sure you'll be offering some readings in a little while. You feeling up to some readings, Shaz?
I can pull a card, yes.
Yeah, amazing. So if anyone would like a reading, please put the comments in there, and please do tag your friends. Sharing is caring, and we will pull who we are drawn to. So let's see which ones I'm going to use. I'm going to use an oracle deck just to mix it up a little bit.
So should we do a reading each, or would you like to read together for the same person?
No, we'll do a reading each, I think, and we'll do the little super fast ones. So let's see who we're drawn to in the comments. Yes, please. Yes, please. If there's anyone you're drawn to, then let me know, Shaz. I'd like to give Noreen a reading, please, because you've got a beautiful rainbow jumper, Noreen. And I think you need a little bit of upliftment at the moment, Noreen. It looks a little bit like, I love your drum. That is an incredible drum that you've got there in beta. Really beautiful. So Noreen and Farrell, who sent us some lovely butterflies. The card that I've drawn for you is the Inspire Passion card, which is just such an incredible energy. So again, I kind of said when I was drawn to your energy that it looks like you need a little bit of upliftment at the moment. And certainly in terms of your spiritual development, I feel like you've been going through a little bit of a fallow period. You've had lots and lots of things that you could do, but everything's feeling a little bit apathetic. You've got kind of no drive towards it. And what I'm feeling is as we're going into this next phase, is you are going to be ignited with the power of that inspiration coming from your spirit team, because it's something that you've really been missing. You're a very you're somebody who goes with the flow. You go with your intuition. You go with spirit. You have absolute trust in spirit. I absolutely know that. And I'm feeling very much that there's a very strong feminine energy that is coming in on my right hand side that said, yes, she's always trusted in spirit. It's always been a thing. You've always had that intuition. But recent times, it's kind of felt like it's frittering away. I'm also seeing white feathers with you. So white feathers. Can be visitations from the spirit world, but I feel on a higher level than our friends from the spirit world. I feel like this is the signs and synchronicities from spirit been coming thick and fast, but you've been kind of like shut down to them at the moment. I don't know whether this is because there's a health condition which is underlying your energy at the moment, which is kind of dragging you down a little bit, but I just feel like my energy is quite low. So if you're asking for spirit to come around you and bring you some inspiration and guidance, they're definitely on the way to do that. So embrace it, go for it. If you've been invited to any kind of moon circles, if you've been invited to any like going out to the beach or to the woods or somewhere where you're going to get outside and reconnect with that inner child, would be really, really important for you to do to kind of reignite that passion. I know I've got a sore throat at the moment, but I'm also aware that there's an awful lot of giving. And I know that you're a very giving person. But I'm also having a gentleman in the spirit world who's coming through, feels very much like a dad or a granddad to me. He's making me sit up a little bit straighter. He's just saying you need to put some really strong boundaries in. Because I just feel your boundaries might be a little bit leaky. And so you're feeling your energy kind of frittering away. This is time for you now. This is time for you now, Noreen. Time for you now, and the spirit are all around you. So hopefully that helps. And thank you for letting me connect with you, Noreen. Thank you.
No, that was lovely. Okay, who am I drawn to? Let's have some names.
Thank you for confirmation, Noreen. Thank you.
Let's go with Sam. Okay, I'm feeling Sam. Let's go, Sam. Hi, Sam. I'm just going to pour you one of the lights ears.
So that's Sam B on YouTube.
Wow. Sam, you have got the death card. Okay, please don't be scared of the death card. It's all about rebirth, new beginnings, breakthroughs, adventures, change, massive change. Okay, so if you've been feeling really heavy lately, and you've been stuck in the mud, and everything's stagnant, and this is a massive breakthrough. This is all about new beginnings, making changes, letting go. I always bring this card in to do with the sofa. So let go of the old, bring in the new. Okay, so it's just making changes at home for you as well. And it's a Scorpio, okay, and this is to do with Pluto. So yes, it's just about changes, coming to yourself, coming to the new. So see what's out there. Your new adventure awaits. So take that opportunity, take that big leap of faith. Yeah, and see what happens. It's a water sign as well. So Ashley?
Lovely. Oh, I love that, Shaz. You know an awful lot about the astrology of it and which star signs. I'm loving it. I love your approach to it. And I really I love listening to other readers. And I think that's why I come and make a pest of myself on SPtv so much, is because I just love listening to other people's take on stuff. It's beautiful.
Yeah, we can go on. I'll just go on and on and on.
Lovely. No, don't stop.
But
I
we've
love it.
got a short time, so it's the quick message, get the answer very quickly, put it out there, and yeah.
Love
So
it.
I hope
Love
that
it.
helps, Sam.
Oh, lovely
You will
confirmation from
find your
Sam.
way,
Yeah.
lovely.
Yeah. Bless you. Oh, lovely, Shaz. Right, let's do another one. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it tonight. I'm feeling it
Oh
tonight. So
yeah,
if anyone, yeah, I am. If anyone would like a card, please put a comment in the box. Say yes, please, for a reading. Let's see what we've got, and let's roll some names. See who we've got as I'm rattling around. So Claudette's got some lovely mushrooms. Oh, Terry's loving the read. Loving your work, Shaz.
short and sweet.
Beautiful, absolutely. Tina. I think I've read for Lacey before. Let's see. Karen Adair. Karen Adair with some rainbows, please. On Facebook. Karen Adair. What a beautiful, beautiful profile picture. You and some little bubbers. I've got a moon card for you. Oh, beautiful. Okay. So moon card, this is the Yasmin Boland moon deck, which I thought would be quite appropriate. So the card you've got is the answers are coming, and the one that popped out is have faith in your dreams. So this to me is talking about manifestation. It's talking to me about feeling quite courageous. I don't feel like there's been much courage around you at the moment, Karen. It doesn't feel like there's been it doesn't feel, oh, I'm feeling very hesitant, Karen. Why am I feeling so hesitant around you? I kind of feel like I'm on shaky ground, Karen. I'm feeling very unsure of myself. And I'm also feeling like I'm questioning everything. And it's almost a bit like your foundations have been shaken a little bit. I'm also feeling my connection through my solar plexus is feeling, I just feel like I'm a little bit shaky with you, Karen. So hopefully you can understand what that means, but your energy doesn't seem like it's been grounded, really well grounded. So I don't know whether there's been a lot of emotional upset or turmoil or lots of people needing you in your family and in your immediate environment. Because it's making me feel like I need to retreat, spend some time by myself, and actually get back in touch with who I am as a person. The two cards that I've pulled are all about again are all about, the answers are coming to you. So spirit are really desperate to talk to you, but I kind of feel like there's a bit of a fog around you, and it's very difficult for spirit to come through and give you anything direct and concrete that you can kind of grab on and use as something tangible. But to say the answers are coming. I'm also aware of um, this is definitely around communication, because I'm like seeing, it's funny enough, you started this off the side of Gemini, which is coming in, which is around that kind of communication. So if there is stuff going on which is you're troubled about, you do need to speak. You need to get it out and talk about it, whether that is directly with the people involved, or whether this is someone who's separate and slightly to the side, which feels a lot more positive. So maybe find someone outside of the immediate conflict or situation that's making you feel a bit shaky. Talk to them about it, get your thoughts straight, and then proceed forward. But you are being very supported by spirit, and they're aware of your energy. So please keep asking for healing from spirit as well. Lovely, Karen. You understand. Beautiful. Thank you for the confirmation, Karen. I'm sending lots of healing to you, lots of support and grounding for you.
With the full moon as well tonight, it's all about healing.
Yeah.
It's all about releasing as well, and letting go. That we're all releasing something in this full moon.
Beautifully put. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, lovely.
Let's have some
Super.
names.
Roll some more.
Oh, the lovely Simon.
Hello, Simon.
And a card.
Facebook, beautiful.
Okay, what does
Simon?
Yeah, let's do
lovely reading. Beautiful. It's really lovely to have feedback in the comments as well. So thank you if you're giving feedback confirmation. It really helps us because obviously we're just talking to each other on a screen. So your comments pop up. It is nice to get your comments back in confirmation.
These ones are taking a little longer to come out for Simon. Ah, there we go. Simon, I pulled you 2 cards, lovely. Okay, one, you have the world, the beautiful, beautiful world. Sorry if my face is in the way. Okay, this is all about the circle of life. Okay, you see the big wheel there. Okay, this is also about change, planning, and it's time for a new adventure. Okay, so new beginnings. You know, we come to a halt in our life, and you know, we've done so much already. It's time to reflect and look how far we've come. Okay, it's also about celebrating on how far we've come as well. Okay, and it's looking to start something new, new achievements, new goals. Set yourself new goals, new intentions. Okay, the next big thing, and it's also about adventure as well, finding things to do that you want to do. Okay, because you've come so far already, Simon. Okay, so life's, you know, have a easier life on yourself now. You know, look for the adventures in things, look for fun, look for joy, you know, and be proud of how far you've come as well. Okay, so it's just, you know, time to relax and look for the next best thing. And also, I pulled this lovely card for you as well, Simon. It's called Dream. Okay, dream, you know, and we can all dream big. We all dream big. Okay, and you've had a lot of emotion right now going on. Okay, you're just coming out of that deep water there into the shallow. Okay, and it's time to breathe. You can breathe now. Okay, be free, you know, and dream big. And this is really good for the full moon as well, Simon, coming in. So it's time to manifest, of what your heart truly desires, of what you want to do. You know, bring those manifestations in for yourself. What does the heart want? What does the heart want, Simon? Okay, be kind to yourself and dream big. Okay.
You're a lovely reader, Shaz. This is such a treat for me. It's just such a treat to have like ringside seat to watch you doing your readings. It's lovely. Oh, amazing. Simon, what a lovely reading for you. Amazing, amazing. Oh, so Anne's got an interesting question on YouTube. So Anne Ivor on YouTube. Hello, ladies. It's my birthday in a few days. Happy birthday for a few days, Anne. May I ask for a reading? And if you see romance for me in the near future. Wow. Well, and this is where we have to be feet on the ground, mediums and mystics and readers, because romance is so obviously we've spoken about manifestation already. But half of the trick to all of these things that we wish to manifest is actually kind of putting the building blocks in place in the material world first. So yeah, do you do love readings, Shaz? I haven't asked about the kind of readings that you offer. Do you do love readings? Do you do romance readings? Let's have a go.
It's hard. I always ask, like, every card can do a romance reading, every oracle, every tarot, okay? Yeah. But it's about the individual. Okay, so I don't know. Should we give it a try?
Shall we? Let's be very experimental because this is taking Anne. You're giving us a challenge. Nothing like throwing Shaz in at the deep end on our first night, Anne. Thank you. Because we were talking about this beforehand. So we both specialize in more of the kind of like the mystical and the spiritual type readings. I know there's some incredible readers out there that will do pure psychic here and now. Will I get a job? Will I have a relationship? Will I move house? And there are some amazing readers doing amazing work. So you're challenging us now, Anne. Let's see. Why not? Let's see. I'm going to use my old school tarot deck because God knows I did enough romance readings for myself when I was 15 years old using this deck. So let's see what comes out. Oh, gosh. I'm just glad that I did all of my growing up before social media. That's all I can say. Okay. Oh, okay. So do you know what? I'm seeing a really beautiful card for you, Anne. So the card that I'm getting is that you need to treat yourself like a superstar. You need to believe in yourself and you need to elevate your energy. I'm not, in fact, I shouldn't be telling you what you need to do. I do apologize. There's an invitation here for you to see yourself through the eyes that everyone else sees you, because I kind of get the feeling that you're the biggest critic, you're the biggest critic of yourself. And, you know, self-reflection is fine and keeping your feet on the ground, but self-annihilation is not it. So I get the impression that you're a sensitive soul that has been through a very, very tricky time romantically and kind of like putting your trust in people. And you've got a very open heart, a very big soul. But I'm very much seeing that your vibration is going to be really important, and it's kind of setting the scene for who you want to attract into your life vibrationally. I'm putting this as nicely as I can. And if you elevate your vibration, you treat yourself like the star you are, you treat yourself like the absolute superstar, beautiful, angelic energy that you are, then you will attract those people to you. But I'm very much seeing that there's a really positive energy around you. You have to have hope, but you do need to keep yourself in balance and not kind of give your energy away too easily. This is also asking spirit, and I know I've talked to lots of people about this, write a kind of checklist of what it is you're prepared to accept in a relationship, and write it down and make that a contract, a kind of a spiritual contract, a soul contract to the person you want to attract into your life. Because once it's written down, it's hard and fast, and you're having a really good think about it, and you're kind of starting that manifestation energy starting in the universe. So that's my take on it. If you can take that and understand that, then thank you, Anne. Let's see what Auntie Shaz has got for you.
Okay. I am feeling I am feeling time with this, Anne.
No, not Auntie Shaz. No, I'm sorry. I won't call you that. That's not it. You're a beautiful Shaz, not Auntie Shaz. You got a very wise head, though, Shaz. I like your reading. Oh, thank you for confirmation, Anne. Elevate.
Last 12 months.
Try to manifest. We've got to be.
I'm feeling time, much needed time. Okay, time of lots of healing, and because I feel there was unexpected changes beforehand, and I feel like, you know, you're still healing from past relationships as well. I feel a little bit choked up still, so I still think that you're doing lots of healing. I think that what you're looking for at the moment is more of a friendship, and I feel with you as well that you have hard trouble trusting people. Trust is a big thing for you, was what I'm feeling with you, Anne. And, you know, I think go out with friends, you know, meet people the old way, how it used to be. Gain that trust back, gain that trust. Start with a friendship level first. Get talking and open up to them, because trust is a big thing for you, I feel. And you are looking for that romance, you are looking for that companion, you are looking for someone to sit down in the evening with and have those long discussions, I feel. And it will come, but ease in gently with you, Anne, I feel. Take your time, because you are still healing. But yes, I do feel you will meet the right person, but I feel a friend connection. So you could be meeting this person through a friend, okay? And I find that it's going to be a really good companion, and that's what I'm feeling. So I hope that helps, Anne.
Lovely. Oh, that's lovely. There we go. That pushed us out of our comfort zone, Shaz, didn't it? Thank you, Anne. Thank you for challenging us. So Anne's come back with a comment. I'd hoped for someone to develop a relationship, but it was only an upsetting experience.
I felt that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So as has been beautifully put, make sure you take that time to do your healing before we kind of launch headfirst into something else. We've got to be vibrating at a place where actually we've done our work. When we exit something, when something kind of comes to a natural end. Yeah.
We have to heal. It takes a long time to heal. And it's like we have to grow ourselves and learn from past relationships as well. Okay, so it all takes time, and when the right one comes along, and it will feel magical. Okay, just time.
Yeah, yeah, beautiful. Thank you, Shaz. Thank you, Anne. Oh, that was lovely. That was lovely. You're so welcome. You're so welcome. You're
You're
so
welcome,
welcome.
Anne.
Oh, amazing, amazing, amazing. I'm just wondering if we could go and get a little drink of water,
Yes.
and then we will come back and probably have a bit more chats, maybe a few more readings. So we're going to take a quick 5-minute break, see what's coming up for the next couple of days, and then come back to us in about 5 minutes, everyone. See you in a minute.
Help Spiritual Psychics TV grow our TikTok channel. Connect with us at SPtv UK. We're on a journey to reach our next milestone, and we need your help. Follow us today and support us going live. Imagine getting personalised readings, discovering your card of the day, and so much more. Don't miss out on the opportunity to explore new adventures with us. Follow, engage, and transform. Join our growing community at Spiritual Psychics TV with @SPtv UK on TikTok.
Introducing the SPtv app, your digital spiritual guide for an enlightening journey like no other. Immerse yourself in a world of audio and visual content crafted to inspire, educate, and entertain. Seek guidance with our card of the day, choosing up to 6 cards for personal insights. Enhance your daily life with our wellness section, featuring nutritious recipes, affirmations, and balanced living tips. Explore our spiritualism section for a deep understanding of the religion, its principles, and spiritual answers. Unravel the secrets of the clairs and broaden your spiritual horizon. Easily find local readers, therapists, centers, or churches with our comprehensive directory. Stay connected with live broadcasts, check our schedule, and get to know our insightful presenters. Delve into the meanings of angel numbers, crystals, and a comprehensive list of divination meanings. All of this and more, available for free on the SPtv app. Download now at sptv.uk/app and start your journey with your digital spiritual guide.
Join Adrian and Jay tomorrow morning from 11 a.m. UK time for their show, Spiritual Insights. They'll answer your spiritual queries, conduct guided meditations, and provide oracle card readings to those who actively participate in the show. So, set your alarms and get ready to awaken your inner self.
Join Ashley Robinson tomorrow night from 8 p.m. Ashley offers his spiritual philosophy while answering your questions.
Oh, welcome back, everybody. And thank you so much for giving as much love in the comments to Shaz on her first night as we've been giving in the little advert break. Doing an amazing job. You're getting a lot of love, Shaz, from the comments.
I know, I'm overwhelmed. Thank you all.
Amazing, amazing, amazing. So thank you, everybody, for your comments and feedback. And please make sure to kind of like tag your friends and join in with the conversation with all of your friends online. Oh, thank you, Karen. Thank you. Looking very summery there in your profile picture. Hopefully there's more sun coming for us. Bank holiday weekend. You never know. It could be sunny. Could be sunny. We could get some sun. Could get some sun
Let's
this weekend.
so.
Yeah, let's hope so. So, Shaz, I forgot to ask, and apologies, but if people want to get in touch for a reading or find out which psychic fair you're at or which, where you're at, how do people find out how to get in touch with you?
Yes, I have a Facebook page, which is Shaz Fairy 22. It's my lucky number. I am on TikTok as well as Shaz Fairy, and my number is on there as well. And I have an email address.
Super, super, super. And if anyone wants to get in touch with me, it's www.ashleyoliver.co.uk, and that's got all my links on there. Yeah, so if anyone wants to get in touch for a reading, soul session, healing, or spiritual direction, then do get in touch. Amazing. Oh, David Hale's on from YouTube. Hello, David. Hope your live went well this evening on your channel and really enjoyed. So I had the absolute pleasure of interviewing David last week, standing in for some massive shoes on SPtv to interview David. And it was a lot of pressure because he's one of the hosts. So you all know and love David, but it was an absolute it was an absolute dream to interview. And what was really lovely is yesterday you went back and got to all of the viewers' questions that we didn't get to in the show. So yeah, it was really lovely night last night. Hello, David. Really good to have you with us. Beautiful.
Thank you for the welcome, David.
Super, super, super. So would you like to do some more readings, Shaz, or would you like to do some viewers' comments or questions? How do you, this is your first night, so I'm going to like do whatever you want. You're the party girl tonight.
I'm easing in slowly. I don't mind a few more questions. We can do some more cards.
Brilliant. So get your fingers on your buttons back into the comments, and if you would like a reading, then please do put a yes please or a comment or an emoji in the comments. And don't forget to like and share this live if you want to spread the word of SPtv and let everyone else know where we are and what we're up to. Amazing. So would you like to pick first, Shaz? Oh, that's a great idea. That's a great idea. Okay, that's a great idea.
You could ask a question. Yep, I do questions.
Yeah. So if anyone's got a question they would like to ask, put it in the comments, and then if we find a question that we're really into and want to answer, then we will pick you out. See, when we laugh, it's because Richard's asking us questions in our ears. You guys can't hear it. Amazing.
Well,
no, that's fine. That's fine.
Where was the one of moving house? Who was that one? Lisa. Okay, Lisa, I'm going to ask the cards.
So this is for a reading for lovely Lisa Bennett on Facebook. You ask, will I get to buy my home? Yeah, I was just about to say, we won't answer questions about lottery numbers or anything about the general election. Well, politics are out tonight. We're not doing it.
They always say that, don't they? They always ask about the lottery numbers.
Exactly.
Yes, I can see moving house. I see a lot of paperwork. I have the Three of Pentacles, which is all moving forward, moving in direction. There's contracts to be signed as well. I'm seeing that. Are you looking in? Is it looking into buying your home? Yeah. Yes, I get yes, a firm yes. I'm feeling. I can't tell you when, but I do feel yes. I do see contracts, yes, and paperwork signed, sealed, delivered. Yes, and I do see celebrations. Yes. I'm going yes. Come back to me on that one.
Lisa, that's it. So I don't know whether you're a long-standing SPtv family, but make sure you bookmark the page and give Shaz some feedback, because that was a nice short sweet talk about like instant mashed potato reading. That was love that.
Yes I'll do yes and no questions, but yes.
Amazing. There we go. Okay, let's roll. Let's see then if I can do a question. Amazing.
Yeah, your turn, Ashley.
Oh, so we go. Lisa, just put the papers in.
Oh, there you go.
Well done. Love that. Well done, Lisa. Party around at Lisa's when you're in.
Yeah.
Okay. Karen, I don't mind asking that question. Can you give me advice? So Karen Crane on Facebook, can you give me advice on what sites to use regarding different avenues I want to take spiritually, as I feel tarot is no longer the path for you? Okay. I can answer this without pulling one single card. The only people that will be able to give you any guidance are going to be yourself, your own intuition, and your spirit team. I don't know if you're sitting in circle or you're at a church or anywhere where you've got someone you can go to for some advice. There's a type of reading that you can get, which is called a spiritual assessment, which is getting very popular now, where mediums will talk about your spiritual path, your spiritual kind of direction in life, and the kind of energies that are around you that are working well for you. So whether that's kind of healing or clairvoyance or physical phenomena or trance or philosophy or ministry or all the different kind of flavors of how your spiritual gifts can unfold. But I will ask a question. I'm going to go for the Sacred Rebels because I feel a little bit like we need to shake your energy up a little bit, Karen. Getting a little bit. There's an expression kind of unconscious competence, which is where you do something so well, so easily that actually you can kind of do it with your eyes shut. And that's the kind of feeling that I'm getting at the moment. So I'm going to use a Sacred Rebels card. The card I've got for you, it's about manifestation. That's really interesting. That is like the fourth card, spirals of manifestation. It's all going on for the moon tonight, ladies. So it's amazing, isn't it? So spirals of manifestation are about going within yourself to find out what it is that you want. I'm just going to get some more specific information. Okay, inner trust. This is about guide work. So the inner trust card is about guide work. It's about looking to have a discussion, an active discussion with your spirit team, because they kind of are able, they're a little bit further ahead than we are. They're like a little guide on the path, like the Hermit card with the torch kind of illuminating the way a little bit. So they kind of understand and can work with you, because this is part of the soul contract that was established before you came down to earth, how it is that you are going to best serve spirit, and understand that it is for now, that it doesn't have to be forever. And if you shut the door on one particular avenue, as we were discussing earlier, and you say, right, that's it, tarot and psychic work and kind of soul readings aren't for me anymore, I want to do something else. It's not forever. You're not shutting the door forever. We can never unlearn all of that stuff that we've learned. So this is about kind of talking to your spirit people to understand where it is you need to go. What I would say with you, Karen, is that I'm getting a very strong connection to something that either feels like nursing or caring. So I don't know whether you are already in a healing modality or whether you're looking to do sitting with people and talking to them as they are going through difficult situations, maybe even passing over to the spirit world. But that's an energy that feels very present around you. I always associate that energy with kind of a Mother Mary energy, that beautiful kind of soul midwife energy. I kind of feel that that's quite a nice direction. I'm not going to tell you on this open platform like this which avenue to go down. It's not for me to do that outside of a one-to-one environment. But what I would say is kind of talk to your spirit people, go out there and explore. There's so many amazing people doing amazing work. Go and explore, go and see what other people are doing, and then be guided by spirit. Oh, I used to be a carer. Thank you for confirmation. Yeah. So you already have that energy, that empathy, very, very deep empathy, and a deep ability to be with people where they're at, which, cannot be underestimated in this world. So hope that helps, Karen. Thank you so much for the question, and keep searching. Super. Thank you. Lovely. How are you finding all of this, Shaz? First night, how are you finding it?
Yes, I'm easing in slowly. Yeah. Everyone's been so welcoming. It's been lovely. So, yeah, thank you.
Lovely. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Karen. Thank you, Karen. Wishing you well. Okay, so we've got some more questions coming. Do you want to stick with questions, Shaz? Do you want to do a few more readings? Because you're cooking up a storm with your readings. Oh, look at that. I love seeing your profile pictures. I love seeing which profile pictures people pick. For their Facebook, but look at that, Melanie.
You've got some lovely pictures going on there, haven't you?
Really nice.
Lovely. Let me go with I did see someone. I was drawn to someone, but I can't think of it. No. Tina. Let's go, Tina.
Oh, lovely, Tina. So yes, Tina Ann Simpson on Facebook.
I'd love to know where to apply my abilities. Abilities to what, Tina, lovely?
I think it's probably spiritual.
Yeah,
Probably spiritual, yeah.
Okay. Well, you need to start like a circle or a group, don't you, Tina? So that's where you need to get started and find out. You're a reader as well, are you, Tina? Okay. Right, well, let's pull a card for you. Let's see what we find. Oh, okay. I'm going to pull something else with that. Okay, Tina, with the card that I just pulled you, there's some massive changes coming, or whether this has happened now, but I feel that this is coming, okay? I feel like at the minute of your journey, you've come at a crossroad of your belief system, okay? So you've had the Tower card come out, okay? And that's massive changes coming. There we go. I'll show you.
Beautiful.
Okay, and this is in Aries, okay? It's an Aries sign, okay? And it's in the Mars, okay? I feel you moving forward, because I do feel this crossroad with you and what to do next, okay? Because you are a bit blindsided of where you're going. I would start joining some circles, okay? With, I mean, what do you like to do? You have 3 groups.
I think Tina might already be running circles by the sounds of it.
Yeah,
that's right.
It just, I feel with this is with the Tower, it's just like you've just stopped in your tracks, and it's like you don't know where to go from here. Okay, so it's just like centering yourself, you know, have some time on your own, clear your mind, clear your thoughts, you know, and reach within, find your, you know, your inner strength of what you want to do by moving forward. Okay, find your purpose of where you want to go, what direction you want to go in. Okay, but you have the 8 of Swords, which is all about you've just come to a standstill, a halt. Okay, but you do need to be moving forward. Okay, you will find it. You just have to center yourself, go into deep meditation, and you know what you're drawn to. Ask your inner self, ask your inner calling. Okay, I've come many times where I've had the Tower moment, and I've had to stop in my tracks and go, right, okay, what's going on? What am I doing? What is my next step? Okay, so it's just having time out for yourself to find that, and you'd find the answer, lovely. Okay, I hope that helps.
Oh,
I'm
Tina,
sorry to hear that, lovely. That's not long ago, so I am sorry to hear that.
Yeah.
Then that's the Tower moment, and yes, the beliefs.
Bless you. Oh.
I'm sorry, we're all here for you. Okay, lovely.
Yeah, and it doesn't get any easier, even if you are a absolute committed spiritualist that knows that life is eternal, that knows that there is no death. It doesn't, the actual physical loss and the grief is still really, really real. So I'm really sorry. Sorry for that, Tina. Yeah,
it's hard. Grief is hard, you know, even on the journeys that we're in, and we do the work that we do. Losing my mum was the hardest thing. You know, I still struggle. But you know, that stopped me in my tracks as well. But we just got to find the inner courage to move forward, you know, and you will get there, lovely. Just give yourself time. But we're all here.
Yeah, there's an awful lot of support for you in the chat and the comments, and I know that there are some incredible people. I'm always overwhelmed. I don't know about you, Shaz. I'm always overwhelmed with if somebody puts something into the comments, how everybody kind of supports,
Yeah.
kind of comes around, and yeah,
You need that. You
amazing.
need that community love, and that is what we're all here for.
Yeah,
We're all here for that. We're all here
yeah,
to support each other on this journey and what we do. And yeah, we're here, lovely. Just give yourself time. It's just time.
yeah. And
Okay.
isn't it amazing? And I always I kind of love it because you're kind of carrying around a little bit of this little support circle in your pocket or your handbag in your phone, that actually there's so much on that actually you can kind of come on here and know that it's, and I know Rich is really passionate about it, keeping it a really nice, safe community. Not
Yes, a
allowing
safe
any,
place.
yeah, it is. It's a kind of place where you can come and you know that you can just kind of be. And if you want to get involved and interact and put loads of comments in and the chat and kind of like put questions in, you can. Or if you just want to sit and listen and just be there, then you can. But people that you know will say hello and good morning to you. And I think it's just lovely. I think it's just magic. It's just magic. So yeah, we're all kind of here for each other. Lovely. Melanie's asked a really interesting question on Facebook. What's the difference between tarot cards and oracle cards? I don't mind starting off. I'm interested to get your take, Shaz, on them. I know we've already briefly mentioned it. But tarot cards, my understanding of tarot cards is that they are kind of based on a card game that was popularized in the Renaissance period. It started off very much as a kind of a game, not that like Twister, like we would associate games, but something that family and friends would come around a parlor and you'd play a game. And then it kind of develops over the 18th and 19th century into a deck of 78 cards. And you've got the major arcana, as Shaz beautifully demonstrated with the tower and death and load. You've pulled some real humdingers actually, haven't you, with like the world card. And these are meant to be the story of a soul, an archetypal story of a soul, going from the fool, that beautiful innocent soul that then goes through to the world at the end, the kind of completion of the cycle, through encountering different archetypes of the human experience. And then underneath that, you've got your different suits. And the thing with tarot cards is it kind of tells a story. And these are universal archetypes. You know, from the understanding that the archetype is kind of that deep imprint that sits within us, that it doesn't matter whereabouts in the world you are. If you show a picture of a king on a throne, then everyone will kind of understand, or you show a picture of a skull and crossbones, everyone will kind of understand that that represents death and transition and change. These are universal. Oracle cards are different. They're meant to be giving more general guidance, more kind of upliftment and inspiration, and they come in many different flavors, from angel cards to, you know, messenger pagan decks. But that's the general difference, is that tarot cards will either follow the Marseille system or the Rider-Waite-Smith system that most will follow. Some are Thoth decks, but they'll follow a convention. And they tend to have the same number of cards and the same type of archetypes, whereas oracle cards can be anything. And they give very expansive, beautiful readings. So yeah, that's the main difference between the two of them. But I use both. I'm a bit of a rebel. I use both, and I use them in the same reading. Because I think you did that earlier.
I use both.
Because Shaz, you did that earlier. You pulled a Rider-Waite style from your Lightseers, and then you pulled an oracle card, because it just like gives a different angle.
Yeah,
love it.
Mix it up a bit. We like to mix it up a bit.
It is. There's no rules tarot on this channel. Love it. Apologies if there's any academic tarot card readers watching who have like studied the tarot through 10 years. You know, but yeah, amazing. But tarot never was meant to be. The understanding is tarot is never meant to be this deep mystical. You all like to think that it came from kind of like it was discovered in a stone urn, you know, with some Dead Sea Scrolls, and they found a set of tarot cards with Egyptian. It was never designed to be that. But some people who were the Hermeticists in the Golden Dawn that kind of came and they ascribed esoteric meanings to it. And then Pamela Coleman Smith, who's not really spoken about a lot, she was a female illustrator that was contacted, and she was commissioned to design these beautiful pictures, which we know and love today. Yeah,
sure do.
Amazing. Lovely question. Lovely question. Do you want to do this one, Shaz? Or should we do it together? Or
I think we should do this one together.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So do you want to answer Jessica's, or do you want to keep going? We've got loads of questions coming in. All of the people.
I'll leave that to you, Ashley.
Oh, brilliant. Okay, so we've got a really important message from Jessica Wynn, who's on YouTube, looking for guidance on your housing situation. Bless you, Jessica. Incredibly difficult situation. First and foremost, but before we get into any readings, just need to make sure that you are safe, that you have some support, and that you're getting all of the advice and guidance that you need, because this is an exceptionally difficult situation that you're in.
Yes.
But thank you for kind of coming on. We will give you some general guidance. It might be something that you need to speak to somebody offline. We're very aware this is a public forum, and as circumspect as we can be with our readings, obviously there's some readings that you need to go into a lot more in-depth information. So I hope you understand that. So we're going to respect you in the comments on your anonymity and make sure we keep you safe first. But we will just do a general reading. So I'm going to see what comes out of here. So we're going to give you some future updates. So I'm just going to do a quick shuffle of these ones, because I think we need something that's going to be a bit toothy for these ones. So to answer the question previously, this is where I would use a tarot card deck as opposed to an oracle deck. So do you understand like the convention? So we'll be using a tarot card deck for this
I
type
went
of
straight
reading.
to the tarot straight away.
Me too.
Yeah.
Okay. So the information I've got at the moment is I think that you're in a waiting mode. So the card that I've pulled for you is the Hanged Man, which lets me know, and I can feel the anxiety around you. So I'm sure the comment section is going to light up around you, Jessica, sending you an awful lot of healing, because I can feel the anxiety that's coming with this. So there's an awful lot of healing coming from the spirit world. But I know you're in a horrible waiting situation where lots of things are tied up and you can't move, whether that is paperwork, whether that is legal stuff, which I'm not going to get into, but it feels like you kind of can't take a footstep forward or a footstep backwards, or to one left side or right side, so you feel a little bit like you can't move at the moment. What I'm going to say is please just wait it out, don't make any rush moves. Make sure you do things and you take really good advice, but there's a thought here for you not to rush forward immediately, but it will resolve itself. Take advantage of the fact that you are able to just kind of heal and replenish yourself and think about your next move carefully, because I very much get the impression that you have been making decisions on the hoof from a place of reaction. This is an invitation for you just to stop, be still, make sure that you are safe, and just wait for the right time before you make a really big leap. But spirit are around you giving you some healing, which I very much feel that you need the healing. So the Hanged Man is just saying, just understand that you're in a period of stasis, and that is okay. It's not because you're doing anything wrong. Try and just release the panic mode a little bit. This is just a part of the process. Okay. Hopefully that helps a little bit, Jessica. Shaz, what have you got for Jessica?
I did pull some cards, but if Jessica would like to message me after the live, I'm quite happy to help and do a private reading one-on-one if she'd like.
Thanks, Shaz. Bless you.
I just think it's a bit personal for this live, and yeah, so I'm offering a free reading for Jessica if need be after this live, if she'd like to.
Beautiful. Oh, thank you, Shaz. Richard, would we be able to put up how Jessica can get in touch? I know she's on YouTube, but we got something in there how she can get in touch. Amazing. Oh, amazing. Thank you, Jessica. Go well, Jessica. Look after yourself. Okay. Amazing. Oh, lots of support for you, Jessica. Amazing. Well, Shaz,
that's gone quick.
That's gone really quick. That was an absolute dream. It's lovely to work with you.
It's lovely to work with you as well. It's been absolutely lovely. Time just flew by.
It was really lovely. Didn't Shaz do well for our first show? I think this is going to be really lovely. I've really enjoyed working with you.
Thank you all so much for your support and just coming on. I know I was a bit nervous at the beginning, but I'm slowly easing to it. So
Lovely.
Yeah,
Among friends here, everyone is exceptionally supportive. So, and I know that if we didn't get to any of your comments or any of your questions or anything, then I do like to sit with a cup of tea afterwards and just have a flick through. So yeah, to read them all and kind of acknowledge them all. Thank you for being with us.
yes.
So,
Thank you so much.
so we are on in 2 weeks' time on Thursday at 8 o'clock. But if you have any questions or topics or things you want to find out about, because obviously Shaz is new, so if anyone wants to find out any information, please do send us a message to SPtv.
I can't give out all my secrets, actually.
Amazing, amazing. So what have you got coming up? Where can people find you in the next couple of weeks? What have you got on?
Well, I am available for readings at the moment. I've just taken a couple of weeks off from spirit fairs, but I do have one in June coming up, which I'll have to give the details up and put them up. But yeah, call me. I'm available for readings.
Amazing.
I took some time out. I'm a lady of leisure right now.
Lovely. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. Super. And I've got the real pleasure of being at Weymouth Spiritualist Centre on Sunday for their divine service on Sunday evening. So if you're in the Weymouth area, please come and see us. It's a lovely little place. Looking forward to taking a divine service on Sunday with the lovely Carla. And yeah, got development circles where we're going to be talking about tarot cards and starting off a little mini tarot card course as part of the circle from my beginners. So
Amazing.
yeah,
Amazing.
that's really exciting. So it comes to that part of the show where we're going to say goodbye to you all. Thank you so much for being with us. Please do stick around because tomorrow, I think you've got Spiritual Insights tomorrow. Is it Insights tomorrow, Richard? Tomorrow at 11 o'clock, tomorrow morning. Brilliant. Do come back to SPtv on Facebook, YouTube, and I'm sure there'll be some action on TikTok later. It is nice for the little community that is on TikTok to kind of go and get some readings and chat, and it's very informal and very lovely. So if we're on there, we will see you there. Have a great evening, everybody. See you soon. Thank you, Shaz. See you later.